Hey everybody, welcome back, Falcon, Mad Games Tycoon. I'm not even sure why I'm saying it that way, considering it's not even a fucking scary game, but either way, welcome back, guys. Let's see, here we are at almost 8 million. Untitled Let is actually doing pretty good. It's the last game we released at the end of last episode here. Not telling me the numbers because I had to reload the save for a new day of recording. But we're looking at 870,000 profit already after 8 weeks, and I think that's actually pretty damn good for a game that actually had pretty bad ratings, to be honest with you. We basically averaged just about the 60s, to be legitimately honest here with you. So, honestly, it's selling pretty well considering all that. So I guess our fans are helping a little bit, and also just the fact that we're Fuck X Forever Reborn, and we're the greatest company out there, right? That's what I had to tell myself. Either way, let's see if there's any contract work available. There is. Let's do that one for now. We're waiting around for the research to finish up so we can make a new engine. You guys work on, I don't know, do a game giveaway. People like free games. You work on that. We could do a marketing campaign too. Would that require office work? Out of curiosity, I imagine it probably would. Is there anybody out here? Any more office workers still? No, we're still devoid of office workers, unfortunately. That is a damn shame. Yeah. Or like, yeah, I guess we need office workers for the campaign. I mean, I want to use that room. It's just hanging out there. Like, you know, nobody's ever fucking using it now. It's just there to be there. Just hanging out. At least it's giving us a better rating, maybe. But, you know, it's like, you know, use it for something, Falcon. God damn it, you built it. I almost want to, honestly, make a publishing room. The Sega Master System, the Merker from the market. Oh, the Merker. Is that the Jaguar? I think that might be the Jaguar. Man, that system bombed pretty bad. Oh my lord, that was pretty terrible. Man, back then there was a lot of consoles, weren't there? Like a lot of companies releasing games. Or like not releasing games, but releasing consoles themselves. I mean, it's crazy that we're down to only 2, or actually 3. You have Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo. But it's kind of like, you know, Nintendo, it's just like, yeah, you know, a Wii U. I mean, if you're a Wii U fan, then cool for you. I honestly didn't feel like picking it up. I actually don't even have an Xbox One. I picked up the PS4 finally, like, around Christmas. Just because there was a really good deal that I found on it because of, you know, Christmas deals and whatnot. I think it was like $300 for the console itself. Or like $2 something. It was brand new. I forgot exactly how much I paid for it, but it was really, really good price. I was kind of like, yeah, you know what? Sure, I'll pick it up. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I haven't really felt the consoles. I mean, I feel like just about everything that I could play on a console is mostly on PC anyway. So with that, it's kind of like, yeah, you know, what's the point? There's a few console exclusives here and there, right? I mean, we have Bloodborne for the PS4. I mean, I'm glad I picked up the PS4 now because Bloodborne's finally coming out really soon, as a matter of fact. By the time this video's out, it might already be out too. Who knows? And I'm actually excited for that because I'm a big Dark Souls fan, so there is that. Now, let's see here. How are you guys doing over here? You're still selling pretty well. Man, you're about to come up $2 million profit. That's pretty good. Do you guys want to work on... Oh, protection, yeah. Let me buy the new protection over here so people don't pirate my game. How about we do this? Let's see if there's any contract work available. There is. We'll do that. And speed it up here, number 1. I kind of want to develop an... Have we done a update for Untitled Let? I think we did, right? Let's see, game update? No, we haven't. 21 weeks into the market, it's still selling pretty well. You know what? Let's be that scumbag company that's kind of like, oh, the game's barely out? Hey, guys, there's some DLC. Buy more. Buy more. We purposely released a game that wasn't complete, so you have to buy the DLC to complete it yourself. It's kind of like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, that didn't used to happen back in the days when I was growing up. There was no fucking DLC. You want a DLC? Buy part 2. A brand new game. Don't just add content to the original game that you already had planned and you were like, you know what? If we just remove it from the game and then release it later, people are going to pay for it again. Am I sounding vindictive about it? I totally am. It's a scummy tactic, though. You guys gotta have to agree, right? That bullshit DLC, Game 1, release date DLC, it's like, fuck you. Who do you think you are? The nerve of you people to do that. And the Merker is off the market now. So here's what I'm thinking. The DLC is released, right? Contract work? No. Do you guys want to mess around with the publishing thing? I might lose money out of it, but I think we're okay. Here's the thing, we could either make a bigger publishing room, or make a publishing room, or make a bigger research facility. I feel like we need a bigger research facility because 5 people is not cutting it over here. I feel like we need more. So you know what, let's do that. Let's do the research thing, increase here. So you guys finish up that project, and then I'm gonna deconstruct this and make the room go further out a little bit here. I don't think we get any awards again. You know what, we should get an award. Untitled Let basically overcame the odds, and with terrible reviews is making a whole shitload of money, man. So we should definitely get a reward for that one. Like, this is the underdog of the year, you know? the little engine that could of the year. Alright, so Surreal 3D audio is done. Oh, Xbox. The Xbox. I was about to call it the Xbox One, but I was like, wait a minute, it's not the Xbox One. The Xbox One is now currently out. We were just talking about it. Oh, fucking naming systems, man. Alrighty, so let's go ahead over here, and we are going to extend this room out. I really wish you could just fucking add to it, like, regularly. Like, I should just be allowed to do this, and it'll happen. But no, it doesn't work that way. I could add another research room somewhere else, but yeah, might as well just fucking keep it in one area. So yeah, let's just go ahead over here and... Well, what do we have here? Number 1. We have a copying machine, a cabinet, and desk, right? Maybe a potted plant over here, a trash can. That's about it. Okay, so let's remove room. Yeah, I know. And that always cracks me up. Just fucking levitating in midair, like, huh? What happened? So you guys come over here and you're gonna do a new research office where you guys get you a few extra people in there. We will do research. Alrighty. Oh, that is just way too big, game. Way too big. No, can you start at the end, please? There we go. So bring your shit all the way up to here because I want to add more people in there. So that'll at least get us at least, you know, maybe 8 or 9 people, which is pretty good. So we'll accept that, and we're gonna do doorway. Right about here sounds pretty good to me. Okay, now let's go into the... Nope. I need some desks for them to work on here. So, what's the color scheme? We have, fucking color is this? Gray? Nope. Yeah, no, go back to... No, why is this one gray? Wait a minute. Oh, they're all gray. It just looked white when I highlighted it. So that's gray, we have white, and we have weird desk. So... we'll do this a different color. What was the color we were using beforehand? Probably wood then, right? Yeah, so this will probably be wood over here. So we'll do bam, bam, bam. We gotta leave room for the copy machine though, so let's not forget about that. Get you like so, and like so. I mean, right now we're looking at least, what is this, 8? 8 alone. So before I add a few more desks, maybe at least one more, we need to add the copy machine so they don't have to go all the way around to use that. Put a copy machine like somewhere over here in the corner. Okay, that works out. We'll put a small potted plant as well, just for aesthetic value. Give them a trash can as well, so they don't have to go out of the room to throw trash away. And probably this fan over here. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. And that's about it. Now, if we could add another room or another desk in there, that's actually pretty good for us. So we'll do wood, and we could add one here. I'm only gonna add one more because this seems like to be all up in the fucking copying machine room. So, or not the room, but the copying machine itself, and that seems like, you know, a little bit too stuffy for me. So, even though it kind of breaks the logistic of 4x4, I'll have to deal with it. So, Eric Roberts, get over here. You over here. Christian Fox over here. Hey, Donald Zone, get your ass over here. You as well. And Dean Francis over here as well. I think we had 5 people, right? So now we have room for at least 4 more individuals to either be hired or just moved over. So for research, I think we're looking for programming, right? I'm not even sure. Is it? I thought it was game design or programming for research, but I could be wrong. Maybe it's just office work or speed. I don't know. Either way, let's see if there's any more people available in the market here for us to kind of do this for. We didn't really lose that much money by doing this, by the way, which is what I was kind of worried about. So hire staff. Let's see here. Game design 39. And 17 graphics, 25 music and sound, 30 speed. It was going to be 30 speed, though. Game design 37, game design 37. Programming, ooh, this is pretty good. This guy is not bad. 21 and 25. At least kind of like a really good even number between both of them, right? Well, I guess. So yeah, we'll pick this guy up for now. Put you over here. 3 more spots available to hire, and we will do that. So game design 39 is actually pretty high. And 10 on programming. 34, 14. 37, 14. Work will 50. Okay. So let's pick up Willie Wright. Place you over here. We have room for 2 more people, and I definitely want to take advantage of it. So 39, 3414. I guess we're probably going to pick up 39. Yeah, so we'll pick up Sid, and just one more individual will do it. And we'll go with 3414 or 3710. Arcade parallax scrolling, simulation. We want to focus on this multiplayer thing coming up soon, and he does have a little bit of a, I guess, trait on it. So yeah, we'll pick this guy up instead. Alright, so you guys go in there. Research. Well, we were just talking about internet multiplayer, weren't we? Although that's different from the LAN one, so whatever. Let's do recorded dialogue right now. Anything for you guys to do work on meanwhile? No contract work? Okay. And you just release a DLC, so that's fine. Keep going forward. Let's see. I really want this to increase our research speed. It seems to be going a bit faster, right? Yeah, it definitely does. So that'll increase us a little bit. Let's get a campaign going on over here. We did a game giveaway. Let's do a telemarketing. I feel this will have the negative effect, you know, calling you up and be like, hey, this is Fuck X Forever Reborn. Are you enjoying the games that we release? Oh, can you tell us a little bit about it right now? I know you're busy. I know you're probably doing something really important, but I'm gonna call you in the middle of the day and just bug you and ask you all these fucking questions because that's what telemarketers do. You know how I know? Because I had a job as telemarketing at one point in my life, and I would never come back to that again. The PlayCube's about to come out in the market too, meaning our N63 is basically kaput. Useless at this point. But that's okay. I'm not really worried too much about it. So we're about to hit the 2 million sales from Derpier Than Light, and it's still selling pretty well, so we have that going on for ourselves. I should have probably been training some people meanwhile too, huh? Since there's nothing else for us to do. You want to do that? Yeah, sure, why not? What can we increase right now? Thomas Portman is terrible at graphics. Anybody needs like a graphics boost? Renee Erb? Thomas Portman? Jade Raimoon? Alrighty, so yeah, there is definitely work for graphics for some of these guys over here, so... Toss you terrible graphic people in here. You as well. Frank Dry, you're doing good, my man. Michelle Baker's at 81 graphics. That's fucking ridiculous. 30? 39? 14. Chris Roberts, get over here. We need three more spots. 35. You definitely benefit from that. Stephen Miller, 23. And we have room for one more. Graphics at 49 for Falcon. So who's the lowest one available now? Frank Dry's at 50. He's okay. You're fucking set. 30? I think 30 is probably the lowest one now, right? 35. Yeah, I think it's 30. So Benedict Davis, you, my friend, over here. And let's do a training course for graphics. Music and sound, graphics. We'll do advanced graphic design, obviously. You guys do your thing. Any contract work over here? Nope. Okay. So, recorded dialogue is done. I think the research is going faster now, so that is a bright side. Let's go and get video cutscenes available as well. That'll be for all of your fucking RPG games, your JRPG games with like, 20-minute cutscenes. I'm looking at you, Xenosaga. And the Xbox is now available. So, let's see here. We have a chance right now to buy some dev kits for new systems because, these are a bit dated now. Especially the game. Game Boy actually lasted a long time, to be honest with you. Look at that shit. It published in '88 and still selling. It's ridiculous. Alrighty, so 20 for the PS1, 39 for that, 6.5. Fuck the N63, man. It bombed on me. PS2 is going up slowly. And Xbox. I'm gonna... Man, I don't even know. Should we go with the Xbox or should we just wait for the GameCube? I'm gonna hold off on it right now, but we'll keep it in mind. Now, is there any more licenses? Because we probably want to make a new game soon, I'm gonna say. I'll probably make one more game before we... You know what? Let's release DLC again. I'm going to do one more game before we make our new engine. I think that might work out for us. So we'll do DLC number 2. Give this game a bit more life here. Oof. 50,000. Or 500,000. Are we certain that this game could sell 500,000 or more? I don't know, but I'm going to give it a try. Because, you got to take a little bit of few risk here in the game world, right? GameCube. Thank you, sir. Alrighty. 5.6, 5.7, excellent. Take another class, guys, because you need a lot of work on graphics right now. Let's get the DLC out there soon, guys, because I'm worried about how this is looking over here. Alright, Derpier Than Light is now available again. Excellent. Second update for Derpier Than Light. Video cutscenes, alrighty. It's done with. Research feature, we will do... Oh, we're almost done now, guys. It's looking pretty good. So we'll do this one. We'll get all these ones out of the way, and then we'll make our engine. I'm excited about that finally. And this will definitely, hopefully, give us a big boost in our sales coming up really soon. Derpy in line? Yeah, might as well show it off again. Talk about the new DLC that we're kind of over here bleeding the the game community dry. It's like, oh yeah, DLC again. We can't make a new game, we just develop new content for this old one. Oh, wait, what am I doing? No, I don't want to do an update for that. I just released one, didn't I? I did. Contract was what I'm looking for. Finish that up. Great graphics is done with. Okay. Game fair is over here going on still, and perfect. Training course. Oh, graphics again. Work on that one. And any contract work for you guys? Doesn't seem like it. Alright, so we can continue going forward here. Was this in the restroom? Frank Dry taking a big shit? Taking a dry shit, honestly. Those are the ones that hurt, man. I mean, which one do you prefer? Dry or wet? I don't know. I'm honestly, like, I don't even know where I'm talking about this now at this point. Well, like, you know, it's a disgusting subject, Falcon. What's wrong with you? So you guys took all your classes, right? Take the pixels for everyone, then. I'm gonna spend some money on you guys to increase your skills because I'm gonna need it ready for when we get the next engine up and running. The screencast obviously bombed. We already knew that happening though. Game fair is done. Alrighty. We're almost up to 100,000 fans. That's gonna be pretty impressive. Research features, we will do internet multiplayer, which is the longest one that we need to do. After that, the other two should be really easy to finish up, so there is that. The DLC barely... Oh, I don't think the DLC actually... I don't think the DLC broke even. I want to say we were like at 2.2, right? Before we made the DLC? Yeah, I think it might have been at 2.2, so yeah, I don't think it broke even at all. We lost money in the second one. Well, I guess at some point people realized what we were doing. It's kind of like, yeah, I know what these fuckers are up to. Don't buy that DLC, man. Do another game fair over here. Pixels for everyone. It's now done. How are you guys looking in graphics now? 37, 36. The goal is at least 40. I like 50 a bit more, but at least 40, and I'll be a little bit content. So you guys keep working on that one. Any contract work for us to work on? Meanwhile, not quite. So once our internet multiplayer is done, we have 2 easy researches, and then we can finally make our engine, and I'm really excited about that, because making our engine with all these features more than likely is going to cost a lot of money, number 1. And number 2, it is going to take a long fucking time to develop, so we're going to be bleeding money for a bit here before it actually happens. Screencast is off the market. Internet multiplayer is done. You can now develop MMOs. The server room is now available. Okay. Well, I'm not interested in that. The reason why I'm not interested in MMOs is because I've heard that they are really easy mode. Essentially, when you make MMOs, you're going to make a lot of money. So I might try one once we're kind of wrapping this up, but for now I'm going to avoid it just because, you know, I wanted to unlock the feature, definitely, but I don't want to use it just yet because I don't want to break the game for us. I want to have a little bit of challenge still and have the, you know, the chance to fail still just because of silly mistakes. Alrighty. That'll be the last one. Any more contract work over here? Not quite. And training course? We're back to that one. So we'll do one more. And there's an economy trend right now. So I'm thinking we do as this finishes up, they finish up, we make one more game on the shit engine, and that'll get us some money over time. And then we develop the regular engine. So we have some money coming in from at least one game. So we're done with research, right? Yes. Okay. So we just need to finish up with the class over here. Any contract work to work on meanwhile? Nope. Alright, so we just wait. We've lost a lot of money, by the way. We used to be at 8 million. We're down to like 6 million now, so there is that. Okay, so how are we looking at over here? 48 graphics, 48, almost at 50. So yeah, good job over here, guys. So let's toss you all back over here. We're going to develop one more game, one more terrible game. Let that kind of keep us afloat a little while. And then we make our engine, and hopefully it doesn't take us like, you know, half a year to do that. Or a whole year, honestly. Okay, so make a game. Let me look into the comments one more time. This will be the last game for episode number 3. So what are we looking over here? What do you have here? Hanark. Hanark says, Falcon, the 12400 is basically the feature in the engine. Okay. Not a suggestion, but thank you, Harnick. Who else do we have here? Yo Mama Muff. Oh, Lord. Haha, that's what she said, but really. Okay, Yo Mama Muff. That's always what she says. Jacer says, horror skill game. Do you have Five Nights at Freddy's? Because that's a little bit skill, as far as how quickly you can switch back and forth, and not misclick. That would probably be it. But, I want to hit that economy thing, so I'm looking for somebody with an economy one. John Cares says, adventure RPG game called Blind Drunk. You have to put the clues together to find out who you are and what happened. That sounds like Rescue Me Season 5 to me, bro. Let's see here. Is there a horror game with skills? Says the one true giraffe. Dark Souls, duh. I can see it. Resident Diva Horror Rhythm by Terran Herons. I probably butchered that one, but thank you for the suggestion. I'm gonna skip on that one this time, bro. But keep leaving more suggestions, it's fine. Jester Crimson says Falcon could go under 500,000 and still not go out of business by the end of the year. Thank you. I found it out the hard way off camera. Let's see. Tobias Westermark. Hey Falcon, you're focusing on building games, right? In which case my suggestion is an apocalypse city builder named Simian City, the world's first and finest strategic post-apocalyptic monkey city simulator. Also perfect for franchising. I kinda like that. It's economy, I could kinda make it, I don't know. It's not economy based though. But let's see what we can do here. So we'll do develop a game. And genre. Let's go with economy. What did he mention? He mentioned building game, right? Building game. Well, you know what? Let's make a building game just because I want to get that star rating up so we get some, experience in these genres over here. So we'll make a building economic simulation game. Sounds about right. Yeah. Now, in terms of his, he said apocalypse or monkeys? Okay, let's see. Is there apocalypse here? I think there should be apocalypse, right? Spaceships, Vikings, mercenaries. Where is apocalypse? Pets, pirates, martial arts, hospital, superheroes, steampunk, fashion. Do I not have apocalypse? That's really surprising to me, if I don't. I just probably didn't research it? Could be it. Alrighty. So we'll do simulation, building, Stone Age or medieval sounds pretty good. Industrialization. Yeah. Alright, so we'll do that one. And we will use our... Well, is there a new license we could get here? 210? I'm going to hold on to the... actually, Home Alone 2 is actually back on the popularity market. So yeah, we'll do that one right there. And... let's see, what do you got here? Simian City, alright. So I'm still going to use the title. Simian City. It's going to be a building economic game, industrialization. Next, and we're going to release this for the PC. Obviously, this is where the sim games kind of exist, honestly. And PS1's still in the market. So we're going to go PS1, PS2, and 63? Absolutely not. So we're doing 188 because we're not releasing for a fourth console this time around. We should, but fortunately I don't have it. Now for, I've never done one for sim and building, I don't think, right? So for this one's going to be a little bit more tricky because I've never done it. So let me use the protection number 1. Now number 2, is there a new one? No. Number 2, gameplay or graphics and a simulation building game. Not entirely sure. What do you guys think here? Simulation building. I'm not too certain about that one. Gameplay or graphics. I feel like, they have to be some graphics, right? When you're making like those sim games, building games, you want to like have whatever you're creating look pretty. Although Minecraft doesn't necessarily look pretty, but you can make it look pretty with mods. I don't know. We'll do gameplay. Do gameplay. Story or game length for building. I don't think there has to be much story, but game length should be pretty high up there. Atmosphere or functions. I'm going to go with functions, although atmosphere could be pretty good too. Let's go up to like functions here. Game depth or beginner friendly. Let's make it a little bit beginner friendly so people could get behind it. Core gamer, casual gamer. Make this shit like up to core gamer maybe? Or up to here. I don't know, that looks a little bit off to me. I don't really have too high hopes for this one, but we'll see how this works out for us. Now, I'm going to say technology has to be pretty high up in gameplay. And then we'll toss music over here. Up to here. Sounds good? Alrighty, give it a try. Oh no, I'm a fucking moron. I didn't even pick the right engine. Wit engine. That would have been really terrible. No, I was like wondering why it was costing so little to make this game. Now I know. 544,000 sounds a little bit more reasonable now. Although really fucking high priced. Man, that's gonna cost a lot of money. Ooh-wee, that hurts a little bit. It honestly hurts quite a bit. Maybe I shouldn't even make this game and just make the new engine. What do you guys think? Alrighty, I'm gonna give it a try. It might be a terrible fucking idea, but we'll see. Speaking of unlocks, we got 16 of 20. We're still missing 4 more, huh? We're missing motion capturing, not in early access. Oh, so we got all the ones that are not in early access. Good. There's another research though. So we'll do force feedback. You guys work on that meanwhile. You know, it's not looking too bad over here, right? Halfway done. Yeah, I don't know. It's actually pretty bad. 700s is at least what we're aiming for on those stats to, you know, break kind of even on what the latest reviews we've been getting are. So let's do the Simian City. Have people talking about that game coming out. We're gonna blow over 100,000 now. That's pretty good. Yeah, so that's pretty good. Now we're at 5.1 million though, so we're still bleeding money excessively, and that's kind of scary. We're almost about to hit over 700 for quite a few of them. Yeah, we got graphics and sound. That's basically the best we've done in graphics and sound. So there is that. Find a publisher for a building economic simulation. We have Type 2 over here. And economic and building, right? Economic building. Well, we have to go with Type 2 then. PlayStation 2. Excellent. Alrighty. Reviews, I don't really expect this to be too high up there, but so be it. You know, it could have been worse, right? Considering how outdated the engine is, it could have been a lot worse. So we got a good genre combination at least. The graphics look pretty good. A little polishing could go a long way. You know, sound and controls again. But, you know, it could have gone worse. It definitely could have gone worse. As long as it sells to give us some money, meanwhile we make the engine, then I'm okay with it. Force feedback is done. That's good. How about you guys work on some topics then? Open some more of this shit up for us meanwhile. And then what we're going to do is actually work on our engine next episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Stick around for the next one. We're going to hopefully make this engine. Hopefully we don't go out of business. Look at it. We're under 5 million now. That is kind of scary. I will catch you next time.